Welcome to another mind-bending journey into how our brains shape the way we see the world. Today, we're diving into a fascinating question. Do we all see colors the same way? Imagine looking at a bright red apple with a friend. You both call it red, but what if their red looks completely different from yours? What if, all your life, your red has been their blue and you'd never even know? How do we see color? Let's imagine you have a box of crayons. Inside, you have red, blue, yellow, and all your favorite colors. Now, when you color a picture of the sky, you grab the blue crayon. But here's the big question. What if the way you see blue isn't the same way your friend sees it? What if their brain tells them that color looks more like your green? Our eyes work kind of like cameras, capturing light and sending signals to our brains. But instead of taking pictures, our brains translate the light into colors. Inside your eyes, you have tiny little helpers called cone cells. Think of them like color detectors. Some cones see red, some see green, and some see blue. When they work together, they help us see all the colors in the world. But what happens if someone's cones don't work the same way as yours? Let's say your friend is colorblind. That doesn't mean they see in black and white. It just means they might mix up colors. Maybe their red crayon and green crayon look exactly the same to them. So, while you might see a bright red apple, they might see something more like a brownish apple. It's not wrong, it's just different. The dress that confused the world. Back in 2015, the internet exploded over a picture of a dress. Some people swore it was blue and black, while others were absolutely sure it was white and gold. How could that be? Was someone lying? No. It turns out that people's brains were playing tricks on them. The lighting in the picture confused our eyes, making our brains guess what color the dress really was. Some brains adjusted for bright light and saw white and gold, while others saw it in shadow and thought it was blue and black. That's when scientists realized, even though we all think we see the same colors, our brains might be seeing different things. Can language change the way we see color? Imagine you're playing with a big box of Legos. Some are blue, some are green, and some are in between. But what if you never learned the word for blue? Would you still be able to see it? Surprisingly, some scientists think the words we know actually change how we see colors. There's a group of people in Namibia, Africa, called the Himba, and they have way more words for different shades of green than we do. That means they can look at two leaves that seem exactly the same to us and instantly tell them apart. But here's the weird part. They don't have a word for blue at all. So when scientists showed them a blue square next to a bunch of green squares, they had a hard time spotting which one was different. This means the way we name colors might change how we see them. Are there people who can see more colors than you? Most of us have three types of cones in our eyes: red, green, and blue. But some people, called tetrachromats, have 4 cones. That means they can see colors the rest of us can't even imagine. Think of it like this. If normal vision is like having a 24-pack of crayons, a tetrachromat has a crayon box with 100 extra colors. These superseers can look at a painting and see hidden shades that appear invisible to everyone else. What does this all mean? So do we all see colors the same way? Probably not. Our eyes, our brains, and even the words we speak all shape the way we see the world. The next time you and a friend look at a rainbow, just remember, they might be seeing something completely different from you. And that's okay. It's what makes the world such an interesting and mysterious place.